Hi everyone, I am Ketra. Welcome to a collective reading. I have set the intention of today's collective reading for admitting the truth. So the meaning of this reading is to reach those sober souls, those on the path of recovery and spiritual healing, healing from so many things. But as you're on your soul's path, I'm here to guide you. So let's take a look collectively at where we're at. We're going to use the Akashic Soul Records to kind of get us started and figure out what message Spirit has for us today with all of the Oracle cards. And then, like I said, this is spiritual recovery through Tarot and Oracle. So we'll use both. So we have Warrior of Change, and this one came up in another video too. So I think it's collectively needed to hear. You charge forward, fueled by passion and conviction. Your bravery inspires movement in others. Lead with heart and fierce focus. So that is message number one. Next, we're going to go over to the Soul Contract Oracle. You have serenity within. Find serenity within yourself. It is unshakable foundation for facing life's challenges. Wow. And I say wow because of the intention of today's reading is to reach those on the spiritual path to recovery. We're going to jump over here to the Mystic Forest Oracle deck. And again, the intention for this reading is admitting your truth. So where are we at? Wow. You decide. Look at that. You decide when you're ready to admit the truth. When you give yourself freely, you expand your energy. If you only give to get, it will feel like a burden or drain. Be genuine, give from your heart. Wow. And the next is going to be Queen of the Moon Oracle. So we'll get this message and then we'll jump into Tarot to see where you guys are at. The unexpected. That is what you get. When you are ready to admit the truth of whatever your truth is, whatever the truth is that has led you to today, whatever the truth has been while you've been on your path, expect the unexpected when you're ready to kind of step into that moment, when you're ready to accept that maybe the way that you've been doing things hasn't worked out. Maybe you've come to that place where you're like, I'm just not sure what to do anymore and I need to get help. I'm always available to help. All you have to do is leave a comment. You can reach out to me. I'm on my spiritual path to recovery too. So I would be more than happy to help any of you guys anytime you need. Just leave a comment and let me know how I can help you. But for this, it's when you're ready to admit the truth. So we're going to use this tarot deck to kind of get a little bit of guidance, or I forgot the word I felt before I started the video. Encouragement. I felt like this deck was just going to give us encouragement. Wow. Death. I embrace new beginnings. That is the encouragement that I was kind of feeling we were going to get from it, because the Death card is embracing courage and embracing change, embracing who you are no matter where you're at on your soul's path. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It matters that you're here now in this moment and you're literally seeking. You're seeking guidance. We all are. If we've ever started turning on spirituality or tarot readers or anything like that, that's what we're seeking. We're seeking divine help without even sometimes knowing that we're seeking divine help. So whatever you resonate with, if you resonate with a higher power, with God, with the divine, whatever it is, if you're watching my video, you're seeking, and I'm just here to help you find whatever it is you're looking for. So again, when you're ready to admit the truth, that is the intention of this reading. So we're going to take a look with tarot, and we're going to pull one card as our subject. And again, collective reading, so if these messages don't resonate with you, that's okay. But the tarot card that wanted to come out and say, hey, is the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, with the intention of when you're ready to admit the truth is, once you've come to this point in your spiritual path of recovery, the first thing you need to do is take care of yourself. So if in this 6-card spread, this is the subject, this is the question is, how are you treating your inner child? So the 6 of Cups is literally a card that is one person gifting another person something. And so I look at this right now as, what can you give to yourself, to your inner child? As my ears are getting very loud, what is it that you can do? And what you can do is you could admit the truth. If it's at that point where you know you need help, or you know you need to seek the help of others, that's the first step to admitting that you possibly have a problem or you need help with a situation. It doesn't just have to be with substances. It's all of that encompassed into one. When we go back into self, it's that one thing that we're not seriously doing, which is taking care of ourselves, which is taking care of our inner child. And so when I look at what is challenging you right now to be able to do this, King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles tells me that you're not grounded. You're not able to ground yourself. You're not able to be able to have that serenity within, because you need to build your foundation. And so what is keeping you from building your foundation right now? What is keeping you from building your foundation right now? You don't know how. So you may have wanted to. So this is the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is just kind of looking at the ambition and the drive that maybe you once had, or maybe it's what you're looking for. But that Page of Wands, he's curious. He wants to know how he can move forward through sobriety or through spiritual recovery, but he just doesn't know. But you're ready. You're ready to move forward. Once you admit the truth within, then you're ready to move forward on your journey to spiritual recovery or spiritual healing. So we're going to look at card number 4 is going to be messages from your future self. Once you're ready to admit the truth, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing and very kind and loving and grounded. So here you had in your second card, which is the challenge or obstacle, is that you're not grounded. You're not able to focus, because the King of Pentacles is completely focused on what he wants and what he wants to do and how he's going to do it. The Queen of Pentacles, it's the feminine side of you. It's that nurturing side. So literally, with that 6 of Cups, nurture your inner child. And then your future self is telling you to nurture yourself, ground yourself, be kind to yourself, be loving to yourself. And that's how you're able to move forward once you're ready to be the warrior of change. Once you're ready to decide, when you give of yourself freely, you expand your energy. And that's what you're doing once you make that decision. And so our next one is going to be, let's see where it comes from. Where is the block coming from for you right now? Ace of Cups. So the block is coming from not really believing in yourself, that you can love yourself enough to make the change. And that's what it takes. Love yourself enough to make the change. Once you are able to tap into the divine, tap into God, tap into your higher self, once you're able to do that, that's when the change comes. It is literally a gift. It is a gift from above. You're being gifted the opportunity to have your cup overflowing with love and emotion for yourself once you are in that acceptance, once you embrace the new beginning. And so your next one is your advice from above. So your advice from above, as you're admitting the truth. Wow, you have the 2 of Wands. So your advice from above, once you have admitted that you need help, once you've admitted the truth, the advice from above is to start planning and building your foundation. Once you're able to plan and build your foundation, that's how you can move forward. Planning and building your foundation looks like working with others. It is reaching your hand out for help and it being accepted by others. So any way that looks, any which way that looks for you, That's the path of going forward. Once you have accepted that you need help, once you've accepted that you don't know how to move forward because you've tried before and it hasn't worked, once you've accepted the truth of where you're at on your soul's path, no matter where you're at, it's okay. Just once you've admitted where you're at on your soul's path, that's how you embrace the new beginning. That's how you decide to move forward. That's how the unexpected happens for you, because you've done things before and it hasn't worked. Once you admit the truth, first and foremost, that's when the unexpected happens. That's when you become a warrior of change. So we're just going to do 3 quick cards of advice for you as you're moving forward. And as always, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing my message. If this message resonates with you and you think you know others that may be helped by this message, because it is a blessed thing when we're able to reach out and share with one another as we're all on our soul's path to recovery and spiritual healing. Your 3 cards of advice are, wow, you have the 6 of Wands. Wow, you have the 9 of Cups. Ooh, and you have the High Priestess. Love that. Okay, so let's start with 6 of Wands. The 6 of Wands shows me that once you're able to just simply admit the truth, it is a cause for celebration. Every little step on your soul's path to recovery is a cause for celebration, because you're one step closer to having I just heard having sanity, and that was very loud. And it's true. You have serenity. Maybe they said serenity, but it's sanity and serenity. So it's one step closer every step that you take, that you have to serenity, when you just start with admitting the truth. And then this is the 9 of Cups, and that is wish fulfillment. And so with wish fulfillment, you'll become in a place where wherever you decide to fill your emotional cup, it will be blissful for you. Because like I said, this is a cup, this is a card of wish fulfillment, but it's like you'll be able to discern where you are going to spend your emotional time, because you'll have that clarity, because you've literally just taken one step and admitted the truth. You'll have that emotional clarity to be able to figure out where it is that you want to put your emotional energy into next. And then the High Priestess, she is an amazing card, one of my favorites. Once you have that clarity, once you've, like, let's say, started on your sober path to recovery, your mind gets so much clearer and you're able to use your intuition, because she'll start to speak to you. He, she, they, them, whoever you resonate with your higher self, they will be able to get to you a lot easier, because your mind frees up, your heart frees up, your heart opens up to the possibilities. And she has a lot of secrets that she wants to tell you. And so moving forward, this is your advice. Take that one step that you want to take, that you know you need to take. Once you decide, this card that says you decide, and then every step is going to be a celebration. Every step is going to move you closer to wish fulfillment, and every step is going to let you be able to hear the messages and the guidance from your higher self. So I absolutely love this journey for you. And again, if you need any additional help, feel free to leave me a comment or send me an email. Let me know how I can help you. If you want a one-on-one reading with me, we can do that too. But whatever I can do to help you on your path to recovery, I'm here for you. So again, thank you for watching my readings. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And until the next video, take care, enjoy the journey, and have a great day.